Hello, my lovely Babs. I've wanted to do this video for a while, but I'd like to go through my favorites for Fer.al soundtracks. I'll be picking up 5 songs that I consider to be my top soundtracks. This is only my personal opinion, though. I would love to hear what soundtracks are your guys' favorites, or maybe you agree with me. I'm not so sure on the official titles of these soundtracks, so I'm going off of what I've seen others call them, or I'm just referring to them after the NPCs, locations, or quests that they show up in. Let's start first with some honorable mentions before we get into my top 5 picks. The Geysers theme that plays during the Captain Cluck quest after you take some sap from the tree in Blood Tundra. It's short but really intense, and I think it sets the mood perfectly for that quest. Rootkit's theme plays during the quest called Loyal Spectre when you're near Rootkit. It's a haunting but really pretty song. No one can deny how catchy it is either. In the quest, The Lonely Snowballed, there's a soundtrack that plays when talking to Win. It's so enchanting but also really sets a sad mood to match the quest. The song that plays during the Brody's Bro Race quest is super catchy. I know Jimmy has an obsession with this song, and I can't even deny that because it's really catchy. During the quest Poofy Poachers, there's a song Johane sings after talking to him the first time. Per usual, you can hear him singing along with the tune. He sounds so mournful over the loss of his poor little friend, though. It adds so much to the whole quest. Babs, are you ready for my actual top 5 picks? Because I am. Let's hop right on into them. My 5th pick goes to the soundtrack that plays when inside of the Winter Citadel Sanctuary. Out of all of the Sanctuary songs, this one has to be my favorite. It's really beautiful and has such a calming quality to it. I could listen to it honestly for a long period of time. It fits perfectly with the Sanctuary too and has really contributed the Winter Citadel Sanctuary to being one of my favorite sanctuaries so far. In the 4th spot lands Darren's theme. This soundtrack plays during the Pyramid Scheming quest when you approach Darren. Honestly, I feel like this song is so underrated because I never see anybody mentioning it. More people should though. It's upbeat, peppy, and really catchy. I don't think it fits that well in with the quest itself, but it is definitely a really nice little bop. For real though, give it a listen and tell me what you think. It's pretty good, right? I think so. My number 3 pick is probably a song that everyone is familiar with. It's the Castaway theme that plays during the quest Washed Up when you talk to Outer, or formerly the Castaway. It sounds like a music box, which makes sense when you consider you actually pick up a music box in the quest. The song itself is charming, very pretty, but it also has this air of like sadness. like you're missing something lost or feeling lost in general. It's such a perfect song for the NPC and quest. It really pulls it all together super nicely, and I just love this song. Dropping in the second spot is Hat's theme. It's the soundtrack that plays during the quest called Hat's Day Out. It's really upbeat and it gives you a sense of happy giddiness. This matches the quest perfectly, which is just wholesome in general. The whole point of the quest is to give this hat a really fun day. And while at first you think it's dumb, it eventually becomes really fun as you get more into it. It's such an innocent and fun concept, and my hats off to whoever on the team worked on this song and quest because you guys nailed it. This song is so good. Are you ready for the number one spot? Now, this pick may totally surprise you, Babs. It's the first Joe Haynes theme that plays in the quest. Can I ask you a question? Okay, so maybe it isn't a surprise. I'm sure anyone who's watched my videos knows about my obsession with this singing lumberjack. The music itself is the same one that is shared with Dodger and Banks. And while the music is catchy, what makes the song special to Joe Haynes is his singing. After you finish the quest and talk to him, he sings along with the music. This alone makes it really unique. I think he's the only NPC in the Fer.al universe that actually has a singing vocal part in their themes. It does make sense though, because in the quest, he calls himself a singing woodsman. It adds such a charm to the song and the character himself. The song is also very catchy, and I've caught myself absently humming it plenty of times. There you have it, my personal top 5 list of Fer.al soundtracks. What do you Babs think? What are your own favorite songs, or do you agree with me? As always, I hope each of you has an amazing day, night, evening, or morning. Take care, Babs.